reason your life never changes isn't because you lack motivation. It isn't because you're lazy. And it definitely isn't because you don't know what to do. The real reason? You are protecting an identity that no longer serves you. Most people think their habits control their lives, but habits are just symptoms. The real problem sits much deeper. It sits in the story you tell yourself about who you are. I'm not confident. I'm not good with money. I'm not attractive. I'm always unlucky. I'm just an introvert. I'm not leadership material. At first, these sound like observations, but over time, they become instructions. Your brain has one primary job: keep your identity consistent. Not happy, not successful, consistent. Let that sink in. Your brain would rather keep you familiar than free. Imagine someone who has believed they're bad with money for 20 years. One day they start learning about investing, budgeting, building wealth, creating financial discipline. But something strange happens. Every time they make progress, they sabotage it. They overspend, they quit, they make reckless decisions. Not because they can't succeed, because success threatens their identity. If they become financially disciplined, they can no longer call themselves bad with money. And that terrifies the subconscious mind. The same thing happens in relationships. Someone says they want healthy love, but every time they meet someone stable, they lose interest. No drama, no chaos, no emotional roller coaster. And suddenly it feels boring. Why? Because peace doesn't match their identity. Chaos does. They aren't choosing the relationship, they're choosing familiarity. This is the trap. Most people spend their lives trying to change their behavior without changing the identity underneath it. A smoker trying to quit says, "I'm trying not to smoke." But someone who successfully quits says, "I am not a smoker." Do you hear the difference? One is fighting behavior. The other, changed identity. Identity is the operating system. Behavior is just the software. And software never wins against the operating system. This is why some people stay stuck for years. Not because they don't want better, but because better requires becoming someone new. And becoming someone new feels like losing yourself. Think about who you would become if all your goals suddenly came true. What would happen? You would think differently, act differently, spend differently, speak differently, choose different people, live differently. That version of you is not just a successful version, it's a different version. And that is what scares people. They say they want success, but success requires the death of an old identity. The victim must die. The procrastinator must die. The people pleaser must die. The fearful version must die. Growth is not addition. Growth is replacement. Most people are waiting for confidence before they act, but confidence comes after identity shifts, not before. Every action you take is casting a vote. Every workout, every book, every difficult conversation, every promise you keep, you are voting for the person you want to become. And eventually, the votes become an identity. The question isn't whether you're capable of changing. You are. The question is whether you're willing to let go of the version of yourself you've become comfortable introducing to the world. Because the most dangerous prison isn't failure. It's a familiar identity. So be honest with yourself. Are you fighting your circumstances? Or are you protecting the very identity that's creating them? The prison door may already be open. You just haven't stopped calling yourself a prisoner. Master your mind and subscribe.